Hi, I'm going to show you how to make this hand sanitizer cozy, and this can be made for any type of little mini hand sanitizer. I used a J hook, but you can use any type of hook. I would go at least an H or higher. I use medium worsted yarn and the pattern is down below. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so this is the hand sanitizer that I'm using, and I'm going to start with a chain to make sure it goes around the nozzle, and everybody's chain count will probably be different. This is kind of like a one size fits all. So I slip knot onto my hook, yarn over and pull through for 13 chains. You may need more or less chains. Just make sure once you connect your chains together that if it's around the nozzle snugly, you don't want it too loose, but you don't want it too tight either. So 13, and then I'm going to slip stitch in that first chain to create my ring. So I'm going to make sure it fits nicely around and then start my single crochets. Okay, in your first chain you're going to work a single crochet. Insert your hook, grab the yarn, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, then work 2 single crochet into the next chain, and then work 1 single crochet in the next, and then work 2 single crochet in the next, and then you'll just be repeating that around 1 and then 2 and then 1 and then 2, and then 1 and then 2, and then repeat that around until you get to the beginning, and then slip stitch in that beginning single crochet, and then single crochet, and then single crochet in the next, and then single crochet in all the single crochets around until you are back at the beginning again. Instead of a slip stitch, I'm going to go in that first single crochet and start working a single crochet, and then I'm going to start working a single crochet in continual rounds until I get back to the beginning instead of slip stitching, and from now on I'm just working in continual rounds. You can keep track of your rounds with a stitch marker if you like, and then just keep working that around until you get to the beginning, and then you will start going around and around until you reach the end of your hand sanitizer. That's when you will stop, and then you can slip stitch to stop. And then I'm going to do a chain across, and you can do anything like a 20 chain count, 30, just depending on how long you want your handle. I'm going to do about 25, and then I'll place it on the other side with a button. Okay, I'm going to sew on the button on the other side. I'm going to create a loop around that button, so I'm going to chain about 5. Slip stitch in that chain 5 from the hook, and then you're going to cut the yarn, weave in your ends, and then you can take that and loop it around your button. You may need a little bit more or less, just depending on how big your button is. You don't want that button to be too big. It's about only like a ½ inch. Okay, you can weave in all your ends, and then your hand sanitizer cozy is all complete. Okay, so you can place it right on top, and this is how it looks when it's finished. So thank you for watching, and the pattern is down below, and please subscribe if you haven't already.